Hi, hello. This is it, another inspirational live stream. Yesterday, as we know, we did the Thanksgiving live stream special, didn't we? But now we're just on an ordinary inspirational live stream. Hope all of you in the United States of America had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. And now it's the Black Friday day today. It's a good Friday. It's Black Friday. And whatever one's been purchasing on Black Friday, I hope you purchased something nice on a good deal, a good bargaining deal, and all that. So it's a good Black Friday today, and yesterday was Thanksgiving, but the live stream that I did, even though it was titled an inspirational live stream, but an American Thanksgiving special, it's watchable on replay, but it is very, very long. Just to let you know, it's very, very long. But other than that, I would recommend one watches it if they're so interested. Right, who's here? Hi, Rexy. Hello. Nice to see you on here, good man. Nice to see you on here, good friend. Gareth, hello. Thank you for the kindly generosity you did with the memberships on Trevor's live stream. Next up, it's time to get Trevor up to 160k subs since he's now got to 158k. Though it was seen as a momentous milestone to him, the 160k subscriber milestone will really be the big one for him. Pamela, hello. Hello to Pamela and her dearly loved husband and Braveheart the cat. I wouldn't say hello without giving you a big, nice, long hug. Not without a big, nice, long hug. It's nothing better than giving a tall, strong, cuddly lady a big, nice, long hug, is it? Well, Pamela would count as one. As would her parents and her husband too. But obviously didn't mean any offence saying this, but just sharing a point. Not without a hug to Pamela. And hello to Blacksmith. Hello to you. Dominic, hello. It's wonderful to see you on here again. Good to see you on here again, my wonderful friend. Hello, hello, hello to you. It's a good day here. How wonderful. How wonderful. Christine, hello, Christine. Certainly wonderful seeing you on here, my lady. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving with your daughter in recent times. But hello to you. Well, for Thanksgiving yesterday. Wonderful to see you, Christine. Oh, Blacksmith, thank you for your friendliness towards Rexy. Thank you. Nothing ordinary about me. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Oh, thank you for your friendliness to Blacksmith, Rexy, and Pamela. Thank you for your friendliness towards everybody in here. And John Marie, thank you for your friendliness towards Blacksmith. Blacksmith, thank you for your friendliness towards Pamela. And Rexy, thank you for your friendliness towards Pamela. Thank you. Yes, always. Pamela, thank you for your friendliness towards Rexy. Thank you. If you didn't know, Pamela, Rexy and I, we've both met actually. I've personally met Rexy once before, and we're hopefully going to meet again, even though we've got no picture of us together. I think another time that we meet, we'll get a picture of us both together and all that. I'm happy learning you had a very nice time with your daughter, Christine. And thank you, Blacksmith, for your friendliness towards Christine, too. Thank you. Oh, no, Dawn Marie. You've been feeling under the weather recently. Oh, no. Hoping you get well soon and wishing you strength and healing on your recovery following your illness. Josh, hello. Josh, did you see my comments? I did comment. Did you get the comments I posted to you? I mean, my apologies if I'd not commented as of lately, but I did comment about an hour or two before I started this live stream. But Josh, good to see you, Josh, on here. Thank you, Christine. Thank you for your friendliness towards Blacksmith, who's gone through a lot, the poor man. Like it or not, Christine, poor Blacksmith lost his wife. He lost his dearly loved wife of a very long time back in 2021. We lost her due to cancer. So thank you for your friendliness towards Blacksmith. Thank you. We stand beside you always, Blacksmith. Loneliness is heartbreaking, but we have But we have your back always. We certainly have your back always, Josh. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for wishing Dawnbury well. Thank you. Josh, are you pulling my leg? I think you're a bit young to get married, but are you ready? Are you really getting married in 2 years' time? Josh, I think you're still at school, aren't you? I mean, you couldn't get married as a college student or still a school student. You are clearly pulling my leg on that. You're clearly too young at the moment. When you're 18 or over, I could imagine you planning marriage, yes, but people plan marriage at different ages once past the age of 18, but I think you're too young to be thinking of doing things like that. No, you're certainly not. Well, you're certainly not too young to have a girlfriend, but I think you are a little bit too young to get married because I think you're still at school. Oh, it's a pleasure, Blacksmith. We have your back always, as does Trevor, Graham, Fiona, Duchess Blair, Shapper, not to mention. We all have your backs. We all have your backs, and Blacksmith. Yes, I thought you were pulling my leg, Josh. Got married when you were just 2 weeks out of your teens. Oh, wow. Impressive, Pamela. Impressive. Depression is awful. Oh, no. Oh, no, you were depressed. Oh, Marie. Now, yes, to echo your sentiment, depression really is well and truly awful. I mean, that is well and truly awful. Oh, I need to put my chair in a little. There you are. That's well and truly awful, but how about a nice long hug to you always? No, thank you for the hugs to Pamela. Hugs to you. As you said to me once before, there's quite a bit of me, despite the fact that I'm quite a small thing. Despite the fact that I'm quite a small thing, you just said to me, well, there's now just more of you to love and hug. Well, many hugs to you always, Dawnbury. Depression really is awful. I can only all the more totally agree to your sentiment, my lovely. Still married more than 40 years later. Well, hence you've got the grandchildren and all that, haven't you, Pamela? The grandchildren. I mean, and like you said, you've got the grandchildren who always just want to hug your legs almost continually. No, but I'm sure they get the cuddles and things on the couch and all that. But like you said, Pamela, you don't want your grandchildren to grow out of hugging your legs. Well, probably be a little bit tricky if you're trying to walk about the place if they just were holding on, hugging your legs and all that. Cheeky, cheeky trait, that is. There you are. I don't think he's quite school leavers age as of yet, Jodie. I don't think so. Don't think he's quite school leavers age as of yet. YouTube blocked your comment. Oh, really? But yes, fuck cancer. Well shared, Rexy. It is fuck you, cancer. You cost lives. There you are. And all that. That's all I can really say about the dreaded illness of cancer. Oh, Blacksmith, thank you for your friendliness to Pamela. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy you've never been cast with depression, Pamela, although I have gone through a period where I was mentally broken at one point, but I don't know if I would say I was cast with depression, although I have had some depressed moments at a certain point in my lifetime. But I'm all right now, but it can happen to anybody, can't it? Howdy, howdy, Zeph. Howdy, howdy. Oh, we would never say hello without giving you a hug, Zeph. Howdy, howdy, and hugs always, my lovely. Always a hug. And cuddles to the dog. Although if I gave cuddles to the dogs, I'd just get bitten to death. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, Pamela. Oh, my lovely, lovely Pamela. Don't you know just how blessed we are to have you as a friend and having you here in the live stream chat? You're always so wonderful to all of us and friendly to all of us. And it's no wonder why you're so wildly loved by your grandchildren, because as seeing and as evidenced by your core depth of personality traits, whenever seeing them represented in the live streams of mine, you're always, not only always so lovely to others, but you're full of friendliness and terrific courtesy. And that's something that I value only all the more too greatly. And if only your terrific courtesy were valued by more people, Pamela. So thank you. Thank you for your kindness towards Blacksmith. Thank you. It's twice now. Oh, okay, Rex's comment was twice there. Hello, Harriet. In what way am I a sunshine to you? In what way am I a sunshine to you, if I may ask? Would have been 50 years. Oh, you missed 50 years. You missed the golden wedding anniversary, but because of cancer. Oh, Blacksmith, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Your grandmother died of it. Oh, no. I mean, I lost my grandfather, Edmund, to thrombocythemia. Thank you, Zev. Thank you for your friendliness towards Blacksmith. Thank you. Thank you. Harriet, yes, I did play your voice message. I played your voice message, Harriet. Thank you for sending it to me. Oh, but Pat, I don't want to say it publicly because I don't think Harriet. I don't know if Harriet would want me to say it publicly or not, but I would only say it in the Discord, but not verbally aloud on the live. But I did get your voice message. I played it, and once I played it, it was time to start the live. So that's why I didn't respond quickly, because once I played the voice message, Harriet, it was time to go live. And once it was over, sorry, it was time to play the live. Always went without on the trains when you was younger. How lovely, Rexy. How lovely. Left the stream because you needed sorting out something, but you're back. Oh, not ready, Josh. No worries at all. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for your empathized sympathy towards Blacksmith. You have many dear ones whom you've helped through grief like that. You won't pretend you entirely understand, but you can see it's no. Especially having experienced losing my wonderful late grandfather Edmund to thrombocythemia, who died back in February 2020 to thrombocythemia, only aged 73. I only know too well what it's like losing a loved one, because obviously I went through, everybody in my family, we all went through a great deal of grief at the time when it happened. So I too, like yourself, Pamela, understand only too greatly well what grief is like. As are you, Pamela, as are you. A nice big, nice long hug always. No, Josh would be too young to get married at the moment. And Jodie gave Josh some advice. Yes, Josh, do take Jodie's advice, won't you? Don't get married too young. Yes, never get married too young. Harriet, you're always so lovely. Thank you for your friendliness towards Dawn Marie and Blacksmith. Thank you. Your nan and granddad died at the age of 88 and 100. It was upsetting. Was this your great grandmother and great grandfather? 88 and 100. That is a good age. I mean, 88 and 100 is a fantastic age. No, good ages they live to, Josh. Thank you, Jodie. Thank you for your welcoming demeanor, as usual. Thank you. Today is the day in the US you steer very clear of all stores. You can get crazy. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Pamela. Yours died. No, that's too young. 67's far too young. It's too early. Far too young. Far too early. Hello to you, Martin. Hello to you. Maureen. Hello, Maureen. If not been in my other live streams, it's not been a good place. You've not been in a good place. Oh, Maureen. Oh, I'm so sorry hearing you've not been in a good place, but I'm happy learning you're feeling better now. Happy learning that now. It was very nice. Just your sister, her being your well, the brother-in-law and yourself. How lovely, Zeph. How lovely. Thank you, Harriet, for wishing Zeph a happy Thanksgiving from yesterday. Thank you. You're at that season of life when you're trying to shed yourself of possessions, not collect more. Yes, John Tinniswood, John Alfred Tinniswood. John Alfred Tinniswood was the oldest man in the world who just died. No, he was 112, Jody. He lived in my home country, John Alfred Tinniswood. Yes, he's just died. He did. He died on the 25th of November, Jody, just to say. Hi, Anthony. Hello to you. Certainly good to see you as usual. Outer Limits, I saw you on Trevor's Live. Hello. You're here till 10 when the flame trench starts. What flame trench are you referring to? NSF. What's the NSF you're referring to? Right, wait a moment. Flame trench of NSF. Which flame trench were you referring to? No, which flame trench were you referring to, Outer Limits? I'm a little confused right now. Hi, Janet. Hello to you, my lovely Janet. Oh, Pamela, Harriet. You're always so lovely to Janet. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dawn Marie. Maureen's been a part of my content for quite a great while now. And I've known Maureen for many months now, and I love her dearly. I love both her and her dearly loved husband, Paul. You fear there may be condolences needed, but you're not sure who has lost who. It was Rexy who lost his grandmother quite a long time ago, and Blacksmith lost his wife in 2021. That was what we were talking about earlier on, but we moved the conversation aside on that now, Outer Limits. Oh no, don't worry, Jodie. Don't worry about your mistake. No worries at all. One wouldn't have thought John Alfred Tinniswood was 112. I would have thought he was about 100 before he died, but you should have seen what he would have looked like, say, around about 5 years before he died, something like that, Jodie. But mind you, Jodie, he spent the last 13 years of his life living in a care home, John Alfred Tinniswood, living independently on his own until he was 99 years of age. So impressively done. I mean, many people at the age of 99 normally are in care homes and things, or hospital, or in geriatric wards in the hospital. But yet he lived on his own until he was 99, only to wound up in a care home for the last 13 years of his life. Yeah. But cheers, everybody. Need a drink? Here's some lemonade. Cheers, everybody. Pardon. Quite rude, but held it in. Pamela. I think the only thing you're going to expect from Jodie now is nothing but a nice long hug from her. Well, I think you would be quite good at giving her the nice long protective hug. You know, I think you'd be quite good at it. But I think Jodie would value it, you know. Oh, thank you, Josh. You didn't have to say this, but thank you. And thank you, Harriet, too. Blacksmith, you're always so lovely. Oh, NASA space flight, all things space. Is there already a NASA thing going on at 10 p.m. Outer Limits? Really? I didn't know there was a NASA thing being aired on the television at 10 p.m. UK time. I didn't know that, but do enjoy watching the NASA space flight thing, Outer Limits. Do enjoy it. I'm not always active all the time, but I'm active when I can on the Discord, Anthony. Oh, Jodie, thank you. I think the only thing you'd expect from Pamela right now is a big, nice, long hug from her. Mind you, she'd be good at it. She'd be good at giving you a big, nice, long hug to you. You know, she'd be quite good at it. Janet, you're always so lovely. Thank you for your friendliness towards Jodie. And Jodie, thank you for your friendliness towards Janet. Right. Mods, if there are any mods of you on here, please do link Rexy's channel, because for those of you who want to know if Rexy has got a YouTube channel, since he said he's 33 subscribers away from 1K, please do subscribe to his channel. He's a brilliant enthusiast. We've personally met once before. He had seen me, but we weren't fully introduced about 2 years ago, but we didn't meet properly until earlier this year. He's a good friend, and sometimes I'm in touch with him from time to time outside of the YouTubing community, and we're going to meet again one day outside of event tending, because we're initially rail enthusiasts, Rexy and I. So we're going to meet on for a rail enthusiasm outing one day in the future. So but please do mods, if you can, please do link Rexy's channel, and let's get him to 1K subs by 2025. Because as Trevor Colt would say, we lift each other up and help each other out. And that is certainly the philosophy I'd go for. Your grandmother lived on her own till she passed at 95. Well, John Tinniswood, he was 112 when he died, but he was still living at home at 95, but didn't go into a home until he was 99. But impressive was your grandmother. But there are people who live on their own at the age of 100, impressively. But to tell you something, Jodie, my friend's uncle, he's 99, and he's still living on his own. He's going to be 100 in 2025. He still lives in his own house, on his own, and he still goes to the shops. He still walks to the shops and back from his house. I mean, the shops it's over 100 yards from his house, and it's an over 100-yard walk, and he still manages to walk. He still manages to walk, but only with the assistance of a cane now, where you'd expect that at 99, walking to the shops and back over 100 yards and back with the assistance of a cane and a little carrier shopping bag. But other than that, he's still doing very well. And he does have a bit of eyesight problems, despite, at 99, because of inoperable cataracts. I don't know if they're inoperable or not, but I think they may be operable, the cataracts, but he hasn't had them done yet, according to Jonathan. But yes. But yes, my friend's uncle, who turns 100 next year, still living in his own house and still walks over 100 yards and back to his village shop and all that. You're already subscribed. You'll recruit a few friends after my life. Oh, Pamela, you don't have to. But thank you. Thank you for your kindly generosity. Thank you. Thank you. Past a certain age, sometimes longevity is a curse. Much rather pop me, clog suddenly, and enjoying life. This is true. This is totally true. Oh, don't worry, Janice. Don't feel so fretful about it. No worries at all. We love you. We'll always love you, dearly, and wishing you well and hoping you've beaten the pneumonia ordeal, Janet. Keep taking your happy pills. Keeps you going. That's wonderful. That's certainly wonderful. Very generous. Well, a hug to you always, outer limits. Oh, Pamela, I think the only thing you'd expect from Maureen right now is a big, nice, long hug from her. I always get sent the big, nice, long hugs from Maureen herself. Sometimes we just need a little time to pass to feel much better. This is true. This is completely true. Lisa, hello. Hello to our former nurse, Lisa. Hello, my lovely. Hello. Hello. Friendly. It's not done by NASA. It's space enthusiasts, geeks, and great camera work, independent people. Oh, okay. But are they doing a live stream at 10 p.m., if I may ask you, outer limits? That's what I'd like to know. Blacksmith, you're always so pleasantly friendly to others. Thank you for your kindly presence towards Lisa. Thank you. This is true. This is true. Zeph certainly is a fellow Texan, like yourself, Pamela. So it's always a howdy to both of you. We're a friendly bunch. No, you really are a friendly bunch. You really are always friendly, Pamela. Oh, what was it I was talking to you about, Harriet? I forgot. Oh, Rexy. Oh, no, yeah, Rexy's channel. Thank you for linking Rexy's channel, Harriet. Thank you. Oh, Janet, thank you for your friendliness towards Lisa. Thank you. And Lisa, thank you for your friendliness towards Harriet and Blacksmith. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lisa, you're so lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Your grandmother was 99 when she passed. That's the age my friend's uncle is right now, Blacksmith. He's 99. My friend's uncle, not my friend, but his uncle. Well, my friend is in his early 60s. Just to say, my friend, well, the friend of mine, I think I may have mentioned it, before, watch not, but wait a moment. Wait a moment. What's going on? Sorry, things are going on right now, but something is happening. I think the friend I mentioned whose uncle is 99 is my friend Jonathan Clements. That was unusual. That was very unusually done. But yes, it was my friend Jonathan Clements whose uncle is 99. But that was very unusual what happened. Very, very unusual there. Went to the pub on your own at 16. Oh gosh, too young. Granny lived alone until 99 and still went out for her messages. She really wanted that letter from the Queen when she turned 100. She didn't make 100. Oh gosh. Thank you, Jody. Thank you. He's a little bit frail, my friend's uncle, as you could imagine, but he's still doing well because, like I said before, at 90, he has the assistance of a cane when he walks the 100 yards and back to the shops from his house. Just added one. Oh, Rexy. Oh, no, so that's very close to 100. Yes, you'll always get the big hugs from Maudine, won't you? Oh, Graham! Hello, old bean. Hello. It's certainly been a while, but hello. Hello, Graham. It's been a while, but wonderful having you back. Hello to you. Hello, I saw you on Trevor's live stream, and it's good to have you here. And hopefully Trevor gets up to the 160k milestone. Brilliant podcast, Graham. Fantastic podcast with your brother recently. Nice to have seen Mick on the podcast. Fantastic. No, he's a fantastic man. Thank you, Janet and Jody, for your friendly acknowledgement towards Graham. Thank you. We live as long as we live. We must await our invitation to the next round. True that, Pamela, true that. Thank you, Graham. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Graham. Thank you. And Christine, Outer Limits, Zeph, Harriet, Lisa, Dombery, and Pamela. Oh, they go live every Friday at 10 p.m. Oh, interesting. Oh, Graham's brother is fantastic. 99, my friend's uncle is 99 years of age, Outer Limits. That's what we were talking about. I could see that, Graham. He is really quite the character. Your brother, Graham, I could see that. Just sub to Rexy. Thank you, Blacksmith. Thank you. Thank you. Graham's a good character, but I think his brother's even more of I think his brother's a much more boisterous character than Graham, in my opinion, but he's a fantastic man overall. Oh, thank you, Jody. Thank you for your friend for recommending Graham's channel. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Jody is on Discord, but obviously we can only be on it as only when we can, really, by and large, you know. Hope your invitation doesn't get lost in the mail. Not to worry, not to worry. Oh, Harriet, you're always so lovely to Graham and Fiona. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Cheers once again, everybody. A good lemonade to you all. Oh, the podcast with Mick was enchanted. The podcast with Graham's younger brother, Mick, was enchanted. Outer limits. Obviously, everybody's going to have a different experience and therefore a different view to it, but fantastic, fantastic podcast that they had. Really a brilliant, fantastic podcast. This is true. I was just telling Anthony that, Jodie. I was just telling Anthony that. Cheers, Lisa. Cheers to you always. Cheers to everybody. Certainly Graham and Fiona. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. That's not fizzy piss. That was lemonade I was having a drink of. Never seen clear lemonade in your life. Just the real deal. How interesting. How interesting. Oh, it's nearly done now. Right, all of you in here, for those of you who are located in the United States of America, please do let me know what you got up to for Thanksgiving of 2024. Please do let me know, because Thanksgiving, it only comes around once a year in Canada and the United States of America. It's obviously a day one should never take for granted. And of course, it's also a day that one should have much respectable reverence and appreciation towards, particularly those in the United States of America, certainly when talking about the very day itself and all that. I do hope all of you in the United States of America had a fantastic Thanksgiving, but more importantly, I hope much terrific courtesy was represented, vitally importantly, on the Thanksgiving day itself. Ringer Mikey, hello to you, Mikey, hello. I think he prefers Mikey, Harriet, but thank you for your acknowledgement towards him. That's true, Janet. Yes, you were on the Thanksgiving Live. You certainly were. Indeed, so. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for your friendliness towards Jodie. Like you said, Jodie, we can only be on the Discord when we can, can't we? That's only just the way it is. It's time for another drink now, but wait a moment, I probably won't. Right, wait a moment. Sorry that my arm got in the way. Sorry about that. Right. Cheers, everybody. Here's to a glass of orange juice with no bits. Cheers to a glass of orange juice. Getting the arm in the way was accidental, Harriet. It was completely accidental. Hello, Diane. Hello. HG Tudor did a live stream. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. But I hope the live went well, Diane. Hope it went well. Nice to see you on here, Diane. Oh, thank you, Janet. Thank you for your kind acknowledgement towards Diane. Thank you. I don't drink vodka. I don't drink vodka. I don't like vodka, I'm afraid. Pitgate. No, sorry, Harriet, but no. Just happy with the orange juice in that. Drinking Prime, how interesting. How interesting. Heidi, hello. Hello, Heidi. Hello. Certainly is it wonderful seeing you in here. Bloody Marys. But right, I need to see what Christine said. I need to go back up because I I didn't properly read what Christine said. Right. Oh, there we are. Cooked all day, and it was a wee delish. How wonderful. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving meal. In a word, food. Well, obviously, a lot of food's involved in Thanksgiving, isn't it? Drinking eggnog. No, that's not eggnog, Janet. That is orange juice. You're on gin and ginger beer tonight. It's actually rather nice. Don't knock until you try. Oh, interesting. Outer limits. Interesting. Thank you for your friendliness towards Hailey, Janet. Thank you. Thank you, Hailey, for your friendliness towards Zeph and Harriet. Thank you. Didn't answer your question about whether he was a hypnotist. Oh, quite an interesting way to avoid it. Oh, that. Ah. Oh, Lisa. Oh, Harriet. Lovely Harriet. Thank you. Thank you, Graham. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to show something quite funny. Some of you may or may not find this as funny. Some of you may find this as interesting. This is a picture of my Daphne looking out. Could anyone imagine one's cat doing something like that? That's like looking at a dog and putting its paw on the window. Oh, how very interesting, blacksmith. How very interesting. Used to work with a blacksmith that put a gin in his side. Donna, hi, hello. Hello to Mr. and Mrs. Evans. Hello to you both. Donna, it was a real pleasure seeing you. It was a real pleasure seeing you on Trevor's live stream earlier this evening. And thank you to your dearly loved husband, Donna, for the subscription contribution. I mean, Donna, my goodness, Donna, I was so surprised that your husband subscribed to my content. I didn't think he'd even be remotely interested in my content. But how surprising yet wonderful. Thank you to your husband for his subscription contribution. Thank you to Mr. Evans. Well, it's wonderful seeing you, Donna. We wouldn't say hello to our lovely little Donna without a nice long hug. We wouldn't say hello without giving her a nice long protective hug, would we? Well, she'd almost likely receive quite enough by her family and in-laws, quite likely, but it's always lovely having our Donna on here. If it wasn't for Duchess Blair, I never would have met Donna, but there you are. Oh, thank you, blacksmith. Nice tail. That's Maine Coon for you, Harriet. I wonder who or what did she see? What did you see there? Obviously the outdoors. Definitely trying to escape. Daphne's not. Yes, I know. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, Lisa, you're so lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Daphne's a she, by the way, Zeph, not a he. It's a she. Yes, I wonder what Daphne was thinking too, Janet. I wonder that too. And to show another picture, I'm going to show something interesting. I'm probably some of you will quite likely have seen this from a long time ago. And I remember those things from my childhood as well when on the buses. This, a very enchanted piece of history, an old ticket machine. Now the ticket machines are nothing but boring ones, in my opinion. But this one is a real piece of nostalgia there. A real enchanted piece of nostalgia. Do we have to be that bloodthirsty, Pamela? Oh, God. Quite an unusual thought you've come with that, but that here is an enchanted ticket machine of great, great nostalgia. Fantastic. I mean, unlike the new modern day ticket machines, nothing, in my opinion, could beat a ticket machine like that. I saw this ticket machine on an old bus I went to, and this bus took me from Headcorn railway station in Kent, County Kent, that is, to the Tenterden bus rally. Tenterden is a village in Kent, by the way, for those of you who want to know where it is. And Tenterden is where the Kent and East Sussex Steam Railway starts. And as most of you may know, I'm generally known to attend 2 events in Kent, County Kent in England. I'm not referring to Kent, Connecticut in the United States of America. No. I'm not referring to Kent in the US state of Connecticut. No, but there's a County Kent in England. Yes, this is an old ticket machine, Pamela. I used to see a ticket machine like this on the buses years ago when I was a little boy. They were still around when I was a little boy, those ticket machines, and used with various different bus companies. But now, all the ticket machines have been completely nothing but replaced now. They've been completely nothing but replaced. I mean, Compass Travel... No, it's nothing but a scanner type now, outer limits of ticket machines. Nothing but a scanner style now. But those ticket machines, Pamela, they used to be used on the buses meant in England a very, very long time ago. It was really up until around about sometime in the 2010s decade, these ticket machines stopped being used on several buses. I think Compass Travel still used it till around about 2017, 2018, something like that. But those used to be used a long time ago, even when I was a little boy and a teen. It was when I was a teenager they really stopped using these ticket machines, by and large, and all that. You saw one of these on the Death Star. Death was tallying his bar tab with it. Oh, God. Probably saw Betty. I know, but Donna... No, I'll get the picture off so you can see me better. There you are. No, well, Donna... I used to not have a subscription restriction, but because I was prone to being trolled, it got to the point where I was prone to being trolled, and because of what happened, I had to put a restriction on my live streams, and you cannot comment for 7 days unless you've been a subscriber for 7 days or longer. And why I've done this is to keep the trolling out. I mean, it actually, Donna, no, really, Donna. I mean, Donna, it really affected me, actually, making a decision like that. It really did. Because I like to think that I represent a welcoming community. And what I like to represent, and what's my sole intention to represent on a live stream, is bringing people together. And I believe that's a vitally important and a good forthright thing to do. But because I was being so prone to trolling and I was prone to being trolled, I had to put that restriction in. No, I mean, I really was very hurt. And actually, in a way, I felt guilty, in fact, for putting in this restriction. And I was even expressing just how sorry I felt for doing that. But many said to me, look, Foxy, you need to protect yourself. It's good that you've done this because you need to protect yourself from such excess trolling and all that. So So that's why I had to put in that 7-day or longer subscription restriction on live streams, Donna. I never wanted to do this, but that's what it unfortunately came to. But a big hello to your dearly loved husband. A big hello to him. Well, it's always a big hello to both of you. Oh, Harriet, you're so lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your kindly friendliness towards Donna. Thank you. You remember those machines when you was a not-so-little girl. They were around for a long time on those buses, Dawn Marie. They were around on those buses for a long time. Ouch. They were around until around about the mid-late 2010s decade, something like that. Now it's nothing but the scanner ticket machines and all the rest of it. Hello to AG Aviation. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Watching the 1995 Plus series after your username. So many prosthetic stories, so many warnings. We should wake up. True, right? Very well said. Worth the 7-day wait. Interesting. Much better without trolls. True, right. Completely true, right. Jodie, this is true. This is completely true. Totally true. Totally true. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Thank you for wishing AG Aviation a happy birthday. Thank you. Totally right, Zeph. Totally right. I made the wise choice. It was not a choice I wanted to do or go down, Harriet. No, really, it wasn't. I was actually very affected by this decision, actually. No, really, I was. What did Harriet say? What was it that Harriet said in her fantasy? That's what you do when all the blokes chase you around the pub. That would be in Harriet's fantasy. Trolls are the worst. Totally right, Pamela. Totally right. Diane, you are right. Your cat brought in a sparrow. It was playing dead when you took it off of him. It flew away. Oh, God. Your cat brought a sparrow into your house. Naughty Basil. Naughty, naughty Basil. Oh, no, the trolls are nothing but filthy. They're nothing but fucking filthy, cretinous shitheads, these trolls, to put it simply. They are certainly nothing but fucking filthy, spiteful shitheads. Well, they're cretinous shitheads, and specifically speaking of things, when critically hitting out at them and all that. So they are. Excuse the language, but that's how I would describe trolls and all that. Ruining the innocent of many, true, right? They are the few, but destroy well-being of the majority. They're fucking outright bastards, if anything, excuse the language. Fuck you, trolls. You're a complete waste of space. Fuck you. Yeah. It was not a decision I wanted to make, Heidi. It was really not a decision I wanted to make, the 7-day subscription restriction. No, really, it wasn't. And that really affected me greatly when I did it. Thank you, Harriet and Christine, for wishing a happy birthday to our friend AG Aviator, who's hoping to be an aviator in the future. And Outer Limits, Jodie, Janet, thank you. Thank you. Surprising. No, it was a hard decision. No, Donna, it was a very difficult, hard decision. No, really, it was. It really was. You know. No, really, it was a very, very hard decision to come to, and I didn't want to do that. You know. But I'm happy yourself and your husband understand. We are both pleased to be here. Oh, thank you. No, this is what, what's most important to me, Donna, is representing a good community, a welcoming community where we welcome people and bringing people together. That's what we well and truly desperately need in this very day and age, Donna, to tell you more things. I adore Jodie too. We all adore our Jodie, don't we? Oh, hello, Quake Girl. Oh, that is a warning. A beginning. Oh gosh, I'm definitely being squeezed by our Quake Girl now. Oh, Quake Girl, you really pull quite the joke, don't you? Yes. No, always a big squeeze to you, Quake Girl. Always wonderful to have you here. No, always, it really is. I think anybody would have to have the warning for a big squeeze from Quake Girl. I think she'd give a warning to anyone on that. Well, well, obviously, there's little warning to her sons whenever they're getting squeezed by her and all that. Yeah, no, howdy to our Quake Girl, and obviously hugs to our Quake Girl. Well, it would be a squeeze from her. She'd be warning Zev, a great big squeeze from me. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. A small thing as she is, it wouldn't stop her from giving somebody a hug and squeeze, would it? Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thank you. Thank you, Quake Girl. Thank you for wishing a happy birthday to AG Aviation. Thank you. It was to the trolls. You rightly described what they're like. I agree totally. That warranted sticking the big middle fingers up at them. Cretinous dickheads is what trolls are. Cretinous dickheads. You actually had a troll admit to you that she was being paid. Oh, that what a revelation! What a revelation on that. One of your friend's cats brings in. Oh, no, no, that is bloodthirsty. That is completely bloodthirsty. That. Oh, Quake Girl. We love you, Quake Girl. We really do. No, thank you. Thank you, Quake Girl, for always the great big hugs to all of us. Thank you. You think you like it when I sweat? Oh, Quake Girl. You are quite funny, aren't you? No, but you're always lovely. You're always lovely. I don't know who the hell would pay the trolls. I don't know who the hell does it, Pamela. I really don't. When you drag in a bloke, he plays dead. Oh, oh gosh, it would have to be a petite bloke to drag in. I mean, Harriet, you're very petite. Put it this simply, you're a very petite statured lady. Let's get that established. And you trying to drag in a bloke, it would have to be a petite statured bloke. Not a tall, large bloke or a big, strong bloke. Obviously not them. You wouldn't be able to drag them in. I mean, not even me. I couldn't even drag in a big, strong bloke, let alone a big, tall, strong bloke. I wouldn't be able to drag in. I wouldn't be able to do that. As a small 5'8" and 11 stone man, which equates to 70 kilos, or kilograms or kilos, however one would describe it, I wouldn't be able to drag in a big, strong bloke. I wouldn't be able to do that. So there we are. No, we haven't had that from our cats, Diane. No, we haven't. Thought you'd better want a lovely tea. Oh, thank you, Quake Girl. Thank you. Ugh. Cat once brought you a copperhead. Venomous. Oh! Ooh, dear. Venomous would be poisonous. We do miss our Quake Girl, don't we, Jodie? We really do. We love our Quake Girl. We really do. What was it that Lisa said? Oh, it was about the troll. Oh, dear. Oh, gosh. Oh, Mm. One of your cats used to bring in live mice. Oh, it's the big mouse and masters of naughtiness that gets him in the door. So he wouldn't actually be physically dragging in a big, large bloke and all that. Yes. Yes, it's definitely behave Harriet, but I don't know if she'd take well to that directory. Oh, Harriet, you are very cheeky, aren't you? You are totally cheeky. After they're at the door, how do you... Oh, great girl, thank you for looking out for me. Thank you. Thank you. Very sad and a wee bit bloody angry that I've had... Oh, no. It's not fun. No, it's sick. It's not fun and it's sick. It's completely sick dealing with trolling, Quake girl. I mean, yes, how dare they? Oh, you defend me like a mama. Oh, Quake girl. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, Quake girl, you're always so lovely, aren't you? Oh. I mean, even Zeph once said to me that she's very protective of me like a mama bear. And mind you, you are a lovely you are a very much a loving mother, aren't you? You know, and always, who's always very well loved by your children. So thank you for looking out for me, Quake Girl. Thank you. Yes, no, thank you. Thanks to Quake Girl for defending me. She didn't have to, because I'm always defended by a lot of you anyway. But for Quake Girl to defend me like this, and Zeph has defended me in a similar way too, thanks to both of them. Thank you. Particularly Quake Girl. We love our Quake Girl, don't we? I don't think... Oh, thank you. Thank you. My dad has got actually very similar hair to me. My father, he's got very similar hair. So you could thank both my parents because they've never lost their hair, you see. It's hereditary what I have. Both my parents have a good head of hair, and if wants to see what my father looks like, it's a little bit straighter than mine, his hair, but it's similar actually. Well, he's quite grey now, but it's similar. It's predominantly grey now, my father's hair, but he's still got some dark bits, but it's predominantly grey now. No, he started going grey at a fairly early age, and now he's really quite going for it now. But it's still dark, and he's never been bald. It's not even in the slightest bit bald. No. You've been quietly snooping in the background. You get the gist of what's going on, and you're disgusted. It's in what has been accused, and by whom. Nobody deserves to be trolled if this is in referral to trolling. Many actually, I showed a picture of my father. I mean, many saw a picture of my father because I did a post that featured a picture of him. And many said that he actually looked handsome. Actually, he is a handsome man, my dad. And I think both my parents are extremely good looking, in my opinion. You would think they're probably too young to be my mum and dad if you were to see what they looked like. Both being well into their 40s, my parents, you really wouldn't believe their age if one was to see what they looked like. I would say my father and his younger sister, I would say they're one of the best looking in their family. That my father's other sister and his brother, they haven't aged well. Unlike him and my auntie, his sister, I would say they've aged better than one of his sisters and my father's older sister and his younger brother. I mean, my uncle Blaze, my dad's younger brother, who's only in his early 40s. I haven't seen him for about 3 years now, but last time I saw him, I think he looked about 50, in my opinion. He did not age at all well, my Uncle Blaze. Not in the slightest. Some people don't, you see. Happy people look younger than their years. No, some people are like that, Pamela. Some people are like that. In a way, I think Dad's probably going to age as well as Harrison Ford, in my opinion. He's got a fit look like Harrison Ford, the actor. And it's very hard to believe, say, Harrison Ford's age, for example, because seeing what he looks like, it's astonishing. And I think that's probably going to be my dad when he's a similar sort of age. Obviously, the grey, because my father's predominantly grey now, as is Harrison Ford. He's very grey, but yet one of the most handsome elderly men you could imagine. I think, you know, I think my dad's definitely going to be handsome into old age like him, you know. Oh, you watching the live now? Ta-ta for now. Off to the flame trench. Enjoy the live. Outer limits. Enjoy the live. Really? Wow. Oh, wow. Impressive. My dad is a silver fox. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you. It's another corker. One of my friends, well, my mother's friends, well, my mother's best friend's husband, he's going to be 60 in a couple of years, and he's still as blonde as anything. I mean, you wouldn't believe his age if you'd see what he looks like. He's very, very tall, like that of Donna's husband, and he's blonde, blue-eyed. And actually, you could think one could confuse him. One could actually confuse him for being German and all that. Oh, you become my step. Oh. His hair is almost a little. I mean, his hair can sometimes look a little bit like his, and if it's styled a certain way. And all that. Accepted a peppermint you offered him. Yes, this is true. Oh, impressive, impressive. We're going to finish things off in about 5 or 10 minutes, just to say. No, not 5 or 10. No. No. We're not going to finish things off in about 5 or 10. We'll give it about another 15, 20 odd minutes, and then we're going to wrap things up, okay? You know? You'll be wrestling in the pit for him. Well, that's the privilege of being in the top membership level, Quake Cow. Yes. That's the privilege of being in the top memberships, you know. You're a gay. I think I had heard that he's quite a reserved man, Harrison Ford. I think I have heard that. He wasn't reading or looking at a phone, just sitting in a waiting area. He struck up a conversation about his aircraft. He had just flown in for service. Oh, interesting. Yes, some people are very reserved, Pamela. Some people are like that. But it's no trouble. You can be friends with reserved people or not very reserved people. It's just the way it is. It's the way it is for some people. But there we are. There we are. Some people are like that, Lisa. I was just explaining to Pamela. Some people are like that. But, you know, I mean, I don't just look at a phone all the time. I'm not like that either. I'm very like that. I'm a bit like that too. Don't know if one could describe me as reserved, but I don't just look at a phone all the time. I don't just do that. Oh, interesting. Oh, good. Yes, no, it's good that Pamela struck up a conversation with Harrison Ford. We're not finishing yet, Christine, but if you have to go, ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for now. You take care, lovely, not without a hug. Wouldn't say goodbye without giving you a nice long hug. You know. Oh, Matt's here. Hi, Matt. Hello, hello, hello to you, good man. Harriet's here. Harriet, look who's here now. Matt's in. Well, come along now, Harriet. You'll need to behave yourself. Or otherwise, if you're on a bench with Matt and he catches you misbehaving, you'll just be dragged onto his lap. The strong 6'2" man would just drag you onto your lap if you misbehaved. Well, you are small enough for him to ably drag you onto his lap and all that, and then a restraint, and then let me go, I promise to behave, let me go. Oh, just a little bit of teasing. Well, it's trying to banter, not of that. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. Next Netflix special. But as you are asking, Matt, I don't know. I really don't know yet. But I am, however, going to do, some Christmas live streams in the run-up to Christmas. Christmas address after the King's one. I wouldn't share my personal address on a live stream, Harriet. I wouldn't do that. That is by and large very, very risky. That is very, very risky. You know. But Harriet, Matt is a tall, strong man. He's a tall, strong man who could easily drag you onto his lap. He could easily drag a petite lady onto his lap and restrain you on his lap, just to say. But interesting learning you found it funny. But I thought I'd point this out to you. No, she is. No, we love our Jodie, don't we, Lisa? They just make it seem better. What was it you were referring to that Lisa was sharing? Oh no, you got a fractured back. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, poor you, Lisa. Poor you. Oh, have you got to go? Ta-ta for now, Janet. Not without a hug, but ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for now. Yes, well, we wouldn't say goodbye without giving Janet a hug. Well, it would be a big, long hug, would it? Well, she'll probably get squeezed by our great girl, wouldn't we? Oh, we know our great girl. Oh, God, no. Oh. Are we now getting on to a joke about Harrison Ford? Well, I don't know if Harrison Ford could do that, but if he was still alive, maybe the late Chris Greener, possibly. The late 7'6" Chris Greener. You know? Oh, I think, can we now move on to maybe say Chris Green or anybody interesting? Could we move on to probably another interesting person now? Because we don't want to get infested with Harrison Ford, would we? Mud? Are you in referral to mud, Jodie? Were you once suggesting chuck a mud pie and all that? When you said Mudgate, Jodie, did you suggest one would chuck a mud pie and all that? Harrison is worth wrestling for. Can we now move on to somebody else? How about Shaq? Is 7'1" Shaq O'Neal worth wrestling for, if I may ask? You know, is he worth wrestling for? Our 7'1" Shaq. Hi, Anthony. I shared it in the Discord, yes, but I did sign the petition, by the way. Oh, have you got to go? Ta-ta for now, Lisa. Ta-ta for now. Mud wrestling and mud pies go. Oh, mud pies. Oh, goodness, the mud pie. Oh, gosh, Jody. Who would you end up throwing a mud pie towards, if I may ask? Denzel Washington. Yes, ta-ta for now, Lisa. Ta-ta for now. Oh, great girl. You're always so lovely, aren't you? You're always so lovely. I said Shaq. I said Shaq. I meant Shaq O'Neal, not Shag. Shaq. Oh, Denzel. What about Shaq O'Neal? Shaquille O'Neal. Would he be worth wrestling for? Tall and as big as he is, would he be worth wrestling for? You know. Thank you, Jody. Thank you for wishing me so well. Thank you. Thank you. I think there's an interesting picture. Before we finish things off, I'd like to show this picture, if I can. I don't think Quake Girl has seen it as of yet, but I'd like to show it to her. But I know most of you have already seen it already. Actually, no, I think none of you have seen this one. I'm going to show it anyway. Shaq. Oh gosh, this is getting a bit crude now. Oh, no, that's a bit crude. Shaq doesn't do it for you. Hubby would love a proper custard pie fight. Oh, God. Oh goodness, a bit naughty. Oh, good. Oh, oh goodness. Oh dear, proper custard pie fight. Now, I wanted to show this picture. That was my bestie, David. That is David Scott. I mean, I haven't shown this to any of you, but that was David dressed up, in my opinion, dressed up looking like a superhero. Mucky not. Tell them that, Quake Gal. Tell them that. Good one. Now, that was my bestie, David, looking like a superhero, in my opinion. Sometimes I laugh looking at that picture. I'm not trying to laugh rudely when looking at it, but laugh, humorously, because it could appeal to a comically funny audience, That's my bestie, David, Quake Girl. Looks very dashing, all wrapped up. In my opinion, he probably looks like a superhero, looked like that. But that is my bestie, David, Quake Girl. That is my bestie. But there's an even better one I'm going to show. There's an even better one I'd like to show. Right. Okay. No. Your childhood celebrity crush was Chuck Connors. Oh, interesting. Tall, handsome, swagger, but sensitive when it came to his little son, Mark. Just changed the photo to you and the wife, taken in 1973 before he got married. How interesting. How wonderful. What a wonderful picture. Wonderful picture. Oh, no, 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 no. I agree. Sean Connery aged very well. I totally agree, Zeph. Even before he died, he still aged well, completely. No, he completely aged well, even well into old age. And Harrison Ford, he too has aged well, in my opinion. I mean, I actually find his age extremely hard to believe. I mean, he is. Sean Connery was a handsome man and good looking into old age, but I can tell you, in my opinion, with say Harrison Ford, for example, I think he is still very handsome, even as a very elderly man. But I agree with you totally, Zeph. I agree with you totally. No, it's a brilliant picture. Totally agree, Quake Girl. A beautiful picture. Totally agree. For old. Right. I think I don't want to keep Quake Girl waiting. I've shown this picture to many of you already, but I think Quake Girl and some of you on here have not seen this picture as of yet, and I want to show it. And I'm going to show it now. Oh, really? He looks a lot older in person. Oh, gosh, wow. Oh, astonishing. Right, okay. This is the thing. Looks can be deceiving, can't they? Which is only as truth has things. Now, to look here, that is David and I at the Detling Festival of Transport event. That's David and I, Quake Gal. This is at the Detling Festival of Transport back in April of 2024 when we did that. And that's us stood in front of an old Optia bus, just to say. The short man on the left is David, just to say, Pamela. The short man, well, obviously, I think you already know what I look like because, well, the face and all that. But, well, actually, in truth, we're actually both small things, David and I, particularly David, as you know, because it's 5'4.5" and 5'8" between the two of us. Well, David is 5'4.5" because, as evidenced here, he's the shorter man on the left. I don't think Blacksmith has got Discord. I don't think, Harriet. Oh yes, that's true. No. Thank you, Quake Girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, really, thank you greatly. Yes, yes. No, meeting David, Pamela. Meeting David. He's completely changed my life. Since he got me into the event attending, this was an event in Kent, County Kent, by the way, Detling Festival of Transport. If one could see, there's an old bus here and an older bus down, a fairly modern day. They show a combination generally, the Detling event, a combination of old and modern day buses and all that. But yes, they are. Yes, I'm happy you've got Anne in the way I'm happy I've got David. And I'm happy you rely on Anne greatly, Pamela. I'm happy learning so. Interestingly enough, Pamela, Harriet, I had a nice steak meal for tea. I don't have it very often, but I had a steak and a 2-veg meal. You have a charming bus story you should tell me one time. Oh, interesting. Interesting, Quake Girl. I'll look forward to hearing it. I'll certainly look forward to hearing it. Now, what is it that I'm going to do now? Wait a moment. Sorry, what's going on? Okay. And there we are. Wait. Sorry. Just sorting one thing out at the moment, and then gonna catch up with some of you for about another minute or two, and then we're gonna wrap things up before too long, because we don't want to go on far too long, because we've obviously got certain upcoming weekend things we want to do and all that. Wait a moment. Right, wait here. Right. Right, sorry, wait a moment. Sorry, everybody. This isn't meant. This certainly, well and truly, isn't meant, and all that. But there we are. Wait a moment. There we are. It's done. You love when laughter becomes contagious. Yes. Tea is evening or meal. Oh, is it? Interesting. I had my tea. Before the live. The tea is my last meal of the day. Meat and 2 veg. Oh, God. Tea, it would be dinner, Pamela. Tea would generally, by and large, be dinner, just to say. If it answers your very questioning, that is. I knew it, Harriet. I knew it. Hi, Maureen. Hello. Certainly wonderful seeing you here. Hello, Maureen. Certainly a pleasure again. I don't eat again after tea. I normally don't eat again after tea. I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 square meals a day. Sometimes I have a dessert after tea, but I really don't eat dessert very often. I normally stick on a very strict diet, normally. The diet I generally retain, Pamela, is by and large a fruit, vegetable, and fish diet. Sometimes I have a meat meal, like the steak meal I had, but the lunch meal I had was a fish lunch. But there we are. The funnest and funniest bus ride was in Tel Aviv with a friend who lived there. Laughing so hard the entire bus thought you were crazy. The entire bus started laughing with it's more or less the same thing here too, Quake Girl. More or less the same thing here in England too. Many calls meals here breakfast, dinner, which is lunch and supper. Which is what you call tea. Quake Girl. Oh, lovely Quake Girl. Thank you for your friendliness towards Maureen. Thank you. And Jodie, thank you for your friendliness towards Maureen too. Thank you. And cheers, everybody. I had to refill my orange juice, but cheers, everybody. Cheers. I forgot the cheers. Oh, you're so lovely, Pam. Quake girl. Oh. If only more people retained your great depth of courtesy, Quake girl. Bill, hello, Bill. Nice to see you here. Oh, I'm a little more careful to plan for Christmas and all that, but we need to see what will happen. We need to see what happens. Oh, God. Oh, Harriet. Thank you, Quake Girl. Thank you for your kind acknowledgement to Bill. Actually, to tell you something, Quake Girl, Bill and I, we've both personally met many times, just to say. We've both personally met. And really, thank you for your kind acknowledgement towards him, because he's been going through quite a bit of a rough time this year. And what I mean by a rough time was he underwent an operation earlier this year. So thank you for your kind acknowledgement towards him. Thank you. Won't be on for long, as it's been a long week. Oh, not to worry, Bill. Not to worry. We understand if you're tired. No worries at all. We all have long, tiring weeks at times, don't we? One can only explain that only far too well. Oh. Once you've befriended somebody like Quake Girl, Bill, once you've befriended somebody like her, you cannot help but learn to love her. That's what I can say, speaking from my personal experience of the friendship I've had with Quake Girl herself. Oh, Pamela, thank you for wishing my good friend Bill well. Thank you. We call it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, but what did Zeph say? Oh, God. Oh, gosh, well, barely eaten anything today. You intend to make yourself a bowl of lentil and bacon soup shortly. Courtesy of Heinz tinned soup. You know. Ah, Wanda, hello. Oh, you're out. You're out of the hospital. The battle still goes on, but it is nice to be home and to sleep in your own bed. The staff and doctors were excellent. You're out. Well done. We knew you'd come out of the hospital, Wanda, and Wanda, I'm only too gladly pleased you're out of hospital now. Wonderful to see you again. Wonderful to see you. Oh, Pamela, thank you for wishing Wanda well. Yes, she's out of hospital. Go, Wanda. Well done, you. Well done. We knew you'd pull out. Yes. Well, good to have you again, Wanda. Good to have you, as usual. Always. It's always wonderful to have our Wanda. Give it out and beat the illness, our good Wanda Batterow. You know. Very nearly that. Yes. I'm only elated. I'm sorry if I got a little carried away, but I'm elated for our friend Wanda. I feel elated for Wanda. Well and truly so. But Wanda, just to say, we are packing things up in about a minute or two. We are packing things up in about a minute or two, but I'm elated. I'm just elated for you. I'm well and truly elated learning that you're out of hospital. Just fingers crossed for a final recovery from the last minor health trouble, but I'm just so elated for you, Wanda. No, really, I am. Many best wishes to your Sophie. Many best wishes to your granddaughter, Sophie, who has said some really rather nice things about me, despite her having never commented on my content. She has said some nice things about me whenever she's communicated with her wonderful grandmother, Wanda, herself. So there we are. Shit, shit sandwich. Oh, quick girl, you're showing a humorous side here now. Yes, yes, I too am exactly the same on that, Maureen. I'm the same on that. Hi, Herman. Hello to you. And always Hutch and Mel are always excited to see you whenever you're on their live streams and things. Yes, yes, I'm totally, I'm elated for Wanda. I'm elated for her. I'm completely elated for her, Quake Girl, if above and beyond anything, all that. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. I think Wanda would only too greatly appreciate this. Right, everybody, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to wind things up. But what an elating end to the live stream. Wanda's now out of hospital. Many of you had a good Thanksgiving, and some of you shared your Thanksgiving experiences. And we also had generally a fun chat. All's nice and well. But I'll see you tomorrow for the Saturday Live special. Yes, no, you said before, Wanda, yes, but we've got to finish things off now. But thanks, everybody, for taking part in the fun. And I shall see you for the Saturday Live special tomorrow. And for those of you who can make it, that's fine. But for those of you who can't, that's fine too. No worries at all. There's only so much we can do, can't we? Right. Goodbye all for now. Ta-ta for now. And it was certainly wonderful seeing you here. I'll have to love you and leave you now. You know, bye-bye, Pamela. Not saying goodbye without giving you a big, nice, long hug. Same with you, Maureen. I wouldn't say goodbye without giving you a nice, long hug. Same with you, Donna. Well, I think you probably get plenty of hugs from your dearly loved husband and family, all that, but still a nice, long hug to you anyway. Yes, obviously. Well, all that obviously from Quake Girl, it's nothing but a big squeeze. Nice long hug to you, Zeph, because after all, it's howdy, howdy, and hugs. Yes. See you tomorrow, Blacksmith. See you tomorrow. It's a pleasure. And Dormery, I know you're very open to the hugs. I wouldn't say goodbye without giving you a hug as well. Harriet as well, and all that. And obviously Wanda, hugs to her too. Right. Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thanks, everybody, all for watching. I'll see you on the Saturday Live special tomorrow. Adios, amigos, yes. Well, goodbye, and may happiness be knocking kindly on your doorstep. And may happiness be winging its way towards you for this upcoming weekend ahead. Thank you very much, all of you. You take care. Pamela, Dormery, yes, and you, Wanda, Blacksmith, Harriet, and Zeph. Ta-ta all, goodbye for now, and I'll see you on the Saturday Live special.